Hi, scholars. Welcome back to Super Spy Guided Reading. We're on episode 28, and our word of the day is bad. We have a message from the Super Spy. Let's see what our message is. Our message says, a song will play to tell you what our sight word of the day is. So a song will play to tell you the sight word of the day. Press play. So we need to press play. On the count of 3, let's press play. 1, 2, 3. What word did we hear? It said, I'm bad, you know it. Maybe our sight word is bad. Let's see. It is. That was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was letting us know our sight word of the day is bad. Whoa. We just met a celebrity and he told us our sight word of the day. That was super cool. So our sight word of the day is the word bad. Everybody say bad. Let's learn how to spell bad. And before we go, everybody say, thanks, Michael Jackson. So our word is bad. B-A-D. Let's snap it out. B-A-D. Bad. B-A-D. Bad. B-A-D. Bad. Great job. Now I want us to do it on our arm. So for each letter, we're going to touch a part of our arm. B-A-D. Bad. B-A-D. Bad. What's our word? Bad. This time, what we're going to do, I'm going to clap while you spell it. Are you ready? Spell the word bad. Great job. This time you clap and I will spell it. Ready? Go. B-A-D. Bad. Our word is bad. There are only 3 letters in our word bad, but 2 letters are missing. The word was B-A-D, bad. What letters are missing? The B and the D. Let's write it in. Our B is missing and our D was missing. Did we spell it the right way? We did. B-A-D, bad. Remember, we said there are 3 letters in the word bad, but we only see 2. So what letter's missing? We have B and D. What letter's missing? The A. Let's write it back in. Great job. B-A-D. Bad. We just spelled it. Let's spell it again. B-A-D. Bad. You write it in the air and I'll write it on the screen. Ready? Let's go. B. A. D. Bad. Great job spelling the word bad. B-A-D. Bad. Oh, we have some apples here. These look yummy. But we can only, we have to throw away the ones that are bad because bad apples will make your tummy hurt. So let's find all of the apples with the word bad. Remember, bad is spelled B-A-D. Put your finger on the ones that have the word bad. Great job. Does this one have the word bad? It does. So what do we need to do? That's a bad apple. We gotta toss it out. So let's toss it out. 1, 2, 3, toss it out. Awesome. Is this bad? No, that's the word bat. B-at. Bat. We're looking for bad. B-ad. Bad. What about this one? Yep, that's a bad apple. B-A-D. Bad. So we have to throw it out. Let's look on the bottom. What about this one? Bag. That's not bad. We're looking for B-A-D, not B-A-G. So that apple can stay. Hey, that's bad again. We know that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for a bat. We're looking for a bad. The last apple, right. This is a bad apple. B-A-D. So what do we need to do? Toss it out. Toss it out. Awesome sauce. You got rid of all the bad apples. Need some shine and kiss your brain. So now that we have learned our word bad, we're going to move into some practice of reading. But before we can do that, you need your pencils, you need scissors and glue, crayons, you need your magic reading finger, your bad worksheet, and your Wet Willy reader. Make sure you have everything. Pause the video here and get all of your tools. Awesome. So we are going to read our story, Wet Wally. I'm sorry, I called him Willie earlier. His name's Wally. I'm so silly. Wet Wally. As we read, we have a focus question we need to keep in our brain. Our focus question is, how would you describe Wally's day? Why? So as we're reading, I want you to think, how would I describe or talk about Wally's day? How would I talk about his day? So as we read, remember, use your magic reading finger to point to each word as we read. Also, which way do we read? When we start reading, do we start on this side or this side? We start on the left side. We go from left to right. What else do we do? We go from top to bottom. And then good readers always do what? Ask and answer questions. I think you're ready to read. Let's get started. Wally got his tie wet. Look at his tie in that milk. Wally got his pants wet. Whoa, that car splashed that water on his pants. Wally got his work wet. He spilled coffee on his work. Whoa, Wally. Wally got his lunch wet. His taco fell into a cup. Everything's getting wet. Wally got his face wet. Whoa, the water fountain sprayed that water all in his face, and now his face is wet. So he got his tie wet, his pants wet, his work wet, his, what else? His tie, his work, his pants. Did you see anything else? His lunch, right. He got his lunch wet. So he's got so many things wet. Let's keep reading. Wally got his phone wet. Oh my goodness. He got his phone wet. Whoa. Wally got his shoes wet. So now he stepped in a big puddle and his shoes are wet. Wally gave up and went swimming. So he was like, oh no, my whole body's already wet, so I might as well go swimming. So remember, our focus question was, what type of day did Wally have? Or how would you describe Wally's day? Keep thinking about that, and then we're going to answer our questions about our story. So get your pencil ready. Write your name at the top. I'm going to write Spy Stroud because that's who I am. I am Spy Stroud. I see Kingston writing his name. Great job, Kingston. I see Jerron writing his name. I see Jason writing his name. Wow, great job, friends. Keep it up. Let's go ahead and answer question number 1. How did Wally get his pants wet? Did his car splash water on him, or did he spill his drink on his pants? Let's look back. So it says, Wally got his pants wet. How did his pants get wet? The car splashed it. So let's fill in a car splashed water on him. What happened to Wally after he got his work wet? What happened to Wally after he got his work wet? Did he get his lunch wet, or did he get his tie wet? Flip back in your book to see. Right, he got his lunch wet after he got his work wet. Awesome. Which word names something that got wet in the story? Did his hat get wet, or did his phone get wet? His phone got wet. He didn't even have a hat on. So how could his hat have gotten wet if he doesn't even have a hat on? Yeah. What did Wally do after his shoes got wet? So his shoes were the last thing to get wet. So at that point, his whole body was wet. So what did he do? Did he dry his shoes off, or did he go swimming? Right, it said he gave up and he just said, oh, well, I'm gonna go swimming. So he went swimming. Let's do number 5. Blank is the main character. So a main character is the person or animal or creature that the story or movie is about. So it's the main person in a movie, a story, or a film. We have a story. So who is the person that our story is talking about? Is it Wally or is it Wet? Wally. So let's bubble in Wally. Great job. If you need more time for your worksheet, pause right here so you can finish. So remember I said our focus question was, how could you describe Wally's day? So what type of day would you say Wally had? He had a wet day, right? But let's look at Wally's face through this whole book. So let's look. Wally looks like, does he look like he's having a good day? No. So how would you describe Wally's day? Yeah, I would say Wally had a bad day too. Wait, bad. That was our sight word for the day. Whoa, bad was our sight word, and Wally had a bad day. You used our sight word. Kiss your brain. So now what we're going to do is we're going to practice that sight word. Make sure you have your crayons and your pencil ready. You also need your glue and your scissors. So I want you to write your name at the top, first and last, as always. Great job, Ariana, writing your first and last name. Great job, Brayden. Ooh, great job, London. Keep up the good work. Oh, I like how you wrote your name, Jada. Awesome sauce. So what you're going to do now is you're going to read the word. What's our word? Our word is bad. Great job. Bad. B-A-D. Let's trace it. B-A-D. Bad. Let's do it again. B-A-D. Bad. Our word is bad. Now I want you to circle the word bad. So let's find the word bad. I see it in here 1, 2, I see it 3 times. Let's look on this row. Where's the word bad? Right, it's right here. Let's circle it. Let's look on this row. Do you see the word bad? Circle it. Now let's look on this row. Do you see the word bad? Right here. Great job. Let's circle it. Now you're going to do this last part on your own. It wants you to color the word bad right here, and then it wants you to cut and glue the letters in the right order. I want you to hold it up and show me when you're done. Pause the video here and go ahead and finish. Wow, I love the colors that you used. And I see that you put it in the right order. You did B-A-D, bad. Great job. So scholars, you did an amazing job today learning our sight word bad. And we had a little bit of help from our friend Michael Jackson with our word bad. Let's get a little dance break before we get done. So let's play our song that Michael Jackson told us what our sight word was. You ready? Let's go. Oh, that was fun. What was our sight word for today? The word bad. You did a good job learning the word bad. Give yourself, I say you should give yourself 3 claps. Awesome sauce. Have a great day, scholars, and keep up the good work.